No one ever expected Mia to fight back. For 3 years, she'd walked the halls of Lincoln High like a ghost, quiet, invisible, always with her sketchbook tucked under one arm and her eyes fixed on the ground. The bullies had learned to target her precisely because she never reacted. No tears. No complaints. Just silence. And to them, that silence meant weakness. But that day changed everything. It happened on a rainy Thursday, just before the first bell. The hallway was packed, the air thick with chatter, laughter, and the squeak of wet sneakers on linoleum floors. Mia stood by her locker, sketching softly in her book, drawing the outline of a bird trapped inside a cage. It was her way of coping. She didn't look up when she heard them coming. They were always loud before they struck. "Hey, nude girl." Jason Carter, the ringleader, shoved through the crowd. He was twice Mia's size, football jacket slung over his shoulder like a trophy. His friends, Nick and Brian, flanked him, grinning, already pulling out their phones to record whatever was about to happen. It had become a ritual. Bully the quiet girl, post it online, rack up likes. Repeat. Mia closed her sketchbook. Her fingers trembled slightly, but her face stayed calm. She'd learned long ago that showing fear only made it worse. Jason stepped closer, his voice mocking. "What's in the book, huh? Another one of your creepy drawings?" He snatched the sketchbook from her hands and flipped it open. "Oh look, a bird. Cute. But guess what, freak?" His smirk widened. "Birds don't belong in school. Neither do weirdos like you." Before Mia could respond, not that she would have, Jason slapped her. The sound echoed in the hallway like the crack of a whip. Conversation stopped. Heads turned. A few kids laughed nervously, others pulled out their phones. The slap wasn't new. This scene had played out before. But this time, Mia's eyes locked onto Jason's, and something changed. Her vision tunneled. Her heart slowed. Her mind went quiet, not in fear, but in focus. Because Mia wasn't the same girl she'd been last year. Over the summer, something had happened. Her father had taken her to stay with her uncle in Kyoto, Japan. Her uncle, Hiroshi Tanaka, wasn't just a retired schoolteacher, he was a 6th Dan Aikido master. Every morning before the sun rose, Mia trained in his dojo. She learned to redirect energy, to stay centered, to defend without aggression but with precision. You don't fight anger with anger, Uncle Hiroshi had taught her. You fight chaos with stillness. Mia had returned to school quiet as always, but now, there was steel beneath the silence. So when Jason's hand flew at her again, Mia moved. It happened in a blur. With fluid precision, she stepped sideways, grabbed Jason's wrist, and twisted, not out of rage, but out of pure reflex and training. Her body did what her mind barely had time to process. There was a sharp crack as his elbow dislocated, bending in a way elbows aren't supposed to bend. Jason screamed. The hallway, once filled with laughter, fell into stunned silence. Nick and Brian dropped their phones. Someone gasped. A teacher came running down the corridor, pushing through the crowd. Mia released Jason's arm, letting him fall to his knees, clutching his elbow. She didn't say a word. Her breathing was calm. Her hands steady. Her sketchbook lay at her feet, untouched. The aftermath was messy. Jason was rushed to the hospital. His elbow would heal, but not without surgery. His parents threatened to press charges, but when the security cameras were reviewed, it was clear Mia had defended herself. The footage showed Jason slapping her first, and the school had no choice but to side with her. For once, justice wasn't a distant dream. It was reality. But Mia still faced challenges. Some kids whispered behind her back. Some called her dangerous. Others treated her like